for the preliminary swimsuit competition.
Ay!
Pero sa preliminary.
Preliminary po daw na siya. Try lang daw.
Nag-blackout mo natin to.
I was born ready, Demi. Let's go. You guys, tonight we are going to do things a little out of order. So first up, we have Israel.
Ay, lahi.
Same school her younger brother attended as a child. I love a good big sister. Let's go, Israel.
Ay, ba, sige, try lang. Top 21 na makasinsot naman yung 21 daw.
Next up, Albania. Paula's mother competed in the Miss Albania pageant 30 years ago, placing in the top 12. This 23-year-old says her mom has been her biggest mentor and is the reason she's walking the runway tonight. Let's welcome Albania!
Yes. Ayaw nyo ko tayo hagdan din na, day.
Up next, give it up for Argentina.
Nauna lang ito si
In the
Israel
past,
kanina.
22-year-old Alina has worked as a voice-over artist, portraying cartoon characters in several short films. She's currently co-host of a radio show with her mother and launched her own line of perfumes. It's Argentina!
LM na.
Let's welcome Armenia. 21-year-old Monica works as a tourism events manager. After getting her languages and social sciences degree, this budding actress plans to launch her own business and create a development center for kids. Ladies and gentlemen, Armenia!
Lapay how this. Lapay how move back kay day. Oh, wala naman. Miss Japan.
Let's keep it going for
Kuya Eugene, dito
Aruba.
ako ya. O, pwede ka magkakaya.
20-year-old Helen is an avid traveler who speaks 4 languages. This motivational speaker and future sommelier is the ambassador of 2 organizations that provide food and clothing for those in need. It's Aruba.
Cambio
Dati
mo.
lang ano, dati lang ano.
Cambio mo.
Let's give it up for Australia. While spending 8 months in lockdown due to the pandemic, 28-year-old Maria used social media as a tool for unity. She founded an empowerment series on Instagram that's been viewed over 400,000 times. Australia!
Napay bangko o.
Papa mako.
Let's go Bahamas! 28-year-old Chantal is a third-generation track and field athlete. She's passionate about health and fitness. She coincidentally won her Miss Universe Bahamas crown in the same stadium she won her first national track and field title. Give it up for Bahamas! Next up, Barbados. Hillary Ann is a 25-year-old entrepreneur pursuing advanced studies in integrated marketing, advertising, and public relations. She is the CEO of her own digital branding agency with clients across the Caribbean and USA. Barbados.
Na-move diri ka mo.
Let's welcome Belgium. 27-year-old Dania is a makeup artist who also manages a retail business. This equal rights advocate has been dancing since she was 5 and once won a dance marathon by tapping for 12 hours. Impressive, Belgium!
I bet to Belgium die.
Let's welcome Believe. As one of 12 siblings, Iris learned the importance of being patient at a young age. Now 24, her mission is to empower the young women of her country to overcome hardships and accomplish their dreams. There we go, Believe.
sa mag-coffee.
Give it up for Bolivia. 24-year-old Lanka speaks French, Spanish, English, and she recently picked up sign language while in quarantine. This history buff currently works as an English teacher for children with learning disabilities. Give it up for Bolivia.
Sabi sa ng backline mo, wala pa so far.
Wala mo ko na-focus.
Let's welcome Brazil! Coming from an ethnically mixed family, Juvia learned at an early age to celebrate diversity. This philanthropic 27-year-old hopes to help end the stigma and prejudice against those with leprosy.
Wala'y
Let's
mapili
go,
sa Philippines.
Brazil!
Amo kina sa kuan ako ba?
Anak ko lawas ako naman.
Kakaw na kang silupin sa isda. Itong dagko kayo.
Natulak na siya ng tamakan ng kabayo.
And welcome to the stage, British Virgin Islands. 24-year-old Shogri helps children as a part-time developmental therapist. This aspiring speech language pathologist enjoys writing poetry and painting in her spare time. It's British Virgin Islands.
Ay, British Virgin Islands! Akala ko shadow. Hoy! Dito, dito ako sa makitaan. British Virgin Islands.
Pero virgin siya.
Next up, Bulgaria.
Bulacan. Bulacan.
Rodinella proudly
Bakit tayo
volunteered
kumain?
at a local hospital during the pandemic. Thank you so much for that service. This 24-year-old world traveler has visited more than 40 countries and enjoys dancing and reading books in her spare time. Bulgaria.
Wala kita. Di mo patin-patin. Hoy, ingat-ingat si mo, ma'am. Wala siya buko.
You're up, Cambodia! 26-year-old Sarita's passion for the film industry started at a young age after watching Angelina Jolie in Tomb Raider. Since then, she's earned a degree in English and acted on television, a web series, and over 10 films. You go, Cambodia!
Gamay po siya yan mo. Dami siya na rin mo.
Let's hear it up for Cameroon. 28-year-old Cassandra is an advocate for the education of young and underprivileged girls in her country. She's traveled to over 10 countries and plans to manage a successful bank within 5 years. You go, Cameroon!
Buto niya kaayo. Wala naka-dreadlocks.
And now let's bring out our first group of contestants back to the stage, starting with Israel.
Ayun. Ay, bayad sa Israel,
Albania.
ma'am.
Let's go, Argentina.
Una lang si Israel.
Armenia.
Give it up for
Ay, Guerra.
Aruba.
There we go, Australia.
Bahamas.
Gamay kaya si Australia.
Barbados.
Give it up for Belgium.
Belize.
Let's go, Bolivia.
Brazil.
British Virgin Islands.
And Bulgaria.
Cambodia.
Wala ka, puno po na.
There we go, Cameroon.
Pang-earnalin ka ayaw ng kape, ma'am. Yan naman dapat o
Thank you so much, Anda. Incredible. Oh my goodness. And now we move on to the following group, headed by Canada. Nova is a model, actress, and ambassador for the
Asan ka na naman, oy?
organization. This 28-year-old was offered a basketball scholarship to college.
Ay, mo na, Ar.
and was once named one of the most influential people in British Columbia. Give it up for
Di ka man umuuram pa si Canada, ma'am.
Ano siya, oh?
Let's welcome Cayman Islands. Maria has 4 university degrees with plans to start her 5th later this year. This accomplished 27-year-old currently works as a certified professional accountant at the leading international...
Nawang sa perfect, babe.
Ikaw pag-perfect ko.
Let's go, Cayman Islands!
Ikaw iwa daw.
Ay, wala, ma'am.
Saan?
Oy, kikisaning lambes. Imo kikisaning. Hindi pa lambes.
Let's welcome to the stage Chile. Daniela traveled to Paris as the brand ambassador for a line of hair care products. This 28-year-old actress and makeup artist has been a part of sitcoms that have been broadcast in her country and around the world. It's Chile.
Inailang kayo kahit dali. Ha?
Eh.
Hindi para makuha ng program na.
Welcome, China! Jia Chen traveled to the privileges
Nanang best
of
one. Go, go.
to mentor and inspire children. This 23-year-old is incredibly disciplined, waking up at 5 a.m. every day and reading a book on average
Oh,
per
karong
week.
chika diha di mili.
Well done, China!
Sipin.
Lambes sa ma'am, oh.
Marod na kaming dahila. Nalagay na nga sa pag-asa, ma'am. Ito lang nagay na sa
25-year-old
pag-asa.
Laura learned sign language so she can communicate with her hearing impaired
Oh, that's
first
smart.
runner-up in the national pageant. She enjoys boxing and playing the violin and hopes to be an ambassador for her country in the future. Give it up for Colombia!
Oh, paling kamot yan. Teka, medyo mukapit tapos ko nakatunin.
Let's hear it for Costa Rica! Yvonne enjoys martial arts and has trained and competed in Jiu-Jitsu for several years. This 28-year-old
Ay,
anime
okay,
fan
Costa
says
Rica,
she
ma'am.
overcame her fear of
Pero
public
tayo,
speaking
pero
after
tayo sa
learning
Costa Rica, ma'am.
competing in pageantry.
It's style mo.
Costa Rica!
Hala, ang top 3 naman dito, oh. Ara, oh, ang top 3.
Uy, apil ko sa tapos.
Hala, upat na na eh.
Isa, how you
And now let's welcome Croatia! Mirna is a clothing
Yun na
designer
binuhay.
own swimsuit line. This 22-year-old spent the past 4 years modeling in Milan and traveling around Europe with various fashion shoots.
A train, cheers.
Croatia!
Cheers for the success!
Let's welcome Curacao!
Hello, chow na
So, this Curacao, ma'am,
An
hawon,
international model
hawon.
who's currently
Hawon.
studying food and beverage management. This
Okay lang.
23-year-old
Wala ka man, kitsaw!
launched with 6 horses and
Walang
gifts
kitsaw. Let's give it up for kitsaw. Hello!
Curacao!
Yeah?
Okay, man. Yung hair, eh. Yung hair, barag ka nagbabayang yung plancha, man.
Let's go Czech Republic! Clara is currently studying to become a dental hygienist. This 21-year-old nature lover grew up in a small village and often returns to a country's forest to plant trees.
Uy, si pataka,
Czech
uy!
Republic.
Uy, di ako ba't ba kandidata rin dahil? May pa-Miss Grand International.
Palaban dito, no?
Oh, mas power ang Miss Grand International so far.
Ang stage. Ang stage
Ang
ka na.
stage.
Pula-pula o katong December.
Put your hands together for Denmark!
RRR!
This summer, Amanda plans to graduate
Denmark!
Ata, Denmark!
Denmark
Denmark!
Masters one of the top business universities in the world. This 23-year-old former competitive dancer is proud to be an advocate for gender equality in girls Denmark.
Catwalk makuha ni Denmark. Ayo, catwalk.
Mga yung ko. Mga baksidor!
Let's go Ecuador!
Relasyon na nilang judge.
Atubang na, ma'am!
Judge, ikaw ang Israel.
Oh, sorry.
Hala! Hala!
Republic!
Hala!
Sorry, Dominican Republic.
Ecuador ang inyon. Tuloy ka na ng atubang. Hoy, restore for mistake chance sa Bini. My God!
Kimberly is working towards earning
Eh,
degrees in
pagdating
business
siya.
administration
Dead
and
man lang, wala
forensic
lang.
science. For the past 23 years, this 24-year-old domestic
Ano to,
abuse
Dominican
survivor
Republic?
has
Basta ka lang, uyas,
volunteered with an
Dominican
orphanage
Republic,
serving
Dominican
abandoned girls. It's the beautiful Dominican Republic.
Go, Ecuador
Let's
na.
go Ecuador! Layla has adopted a dog and considers herself a defender of animal rights. This 24-year-old accounting assistant has read over 300 books, especially enjoying novels that inspire her to work on her personal growth. Let's welcome Ecuador!
Ang dami na siya. Mag-teacher ka alas daw sa lakas pa ang kanin.
Kapag mo kayo sa pamagalan, mana yan, ma'am.
El Salvador. Vanessa started a foundation to support the underprivileged and those who've suffered losses from natural disasters. This 25-year-old animal lover has had pet
Maluka lagi
horses,
sila dito,
chickens,
mamuka
cows,
sila.
dogs, rabbits, and turtles. It's El Salvador.
Ayaw kay Gualawan stick.
Let's give it up for Finland! When the pandemic struck, Vivi began volunteering weekly for the Red Cross. This 24-year-old scuba diving teacher also started her own campaign aiming to empower women to be brave and work towards their goals.
Unsa pag knockout trend?
Walang ginagay ka na.
Ano mo ukay-ukay kaya? Ano pa naman?
Let's go
Siguro
France.
planong nagtimplaan eh.
Amazine is a women's rights activist who enjoys interior design and cooking in her spare time. This 23-year-old ballroom dancer hosts a weekly radio show that donates her entire salary to help women with cancer. You go France!
Unsa na? Nalagay munggo din.
Agriculture.
Nanumbak
What
mo
an
na.
Alam ko
amazing
na bakla
performance
ito
by
naman.
this group of ladies.
Nanumbak mo
You
na sa
guys,
durian,
please, let's
tiniklaro.
welcome all the contestants back on the
Bili ng tunog.
stage.
Visit mo.
Canada,
Cayman Islands,
Chile,
you go China,
did I hear Colombia?
Costa Rica,
Let's welcome Croatia.
let's go Curacao,
Yung ako duha.
I hear Czech Republic,
Siya kami dito sa kilang cameraman daw.
Dominican Republic,
let's go Ecuador,
Siya ka ko an.
El Salvador,
Finland,
lastly, France. Thank you, ladies. Beautiful. We continue on with, are you guys ready?
Yes!
With Ghana. Working on eliminating the stigma of autism in
Ano, palakpak ang kuan o Gana sa likod.
20 countries and in her spare time enjoys
Ghana daw.
playing the piano and
Ghana.
dancing ballet as well as cooking. Ghana.
Laban niya, te.
let's all welcome Great Britain. Jeanette is a talented singer who was once a top 10 finalist on the X Factor UK and a semi-finalist on Britain's Got Talent. This 29-year-old music has accumulated over 1 million streams online. Great Britain.
29? Isa pa naman buto. Mura sa lagom na may ganyan.
Put your hands together for Haiti. Student focusing on psychology, English, and entrepreneurship. This well-rounded 24-year-old was a prestigious basketball player for 3 years and a popular dancer.
Kawod.
Let's go, Haiti!
Ay, naron! Naron ka, Mads! Sab! Rewind!
You're up, Honduras. Cecilia volunteered with the Bill Gates-backed organization educating villagers about
Cecilia
their health and
Lagunsay.
nutritional needs. This 25-year-old former soccer player enjoys reading, extreme sports, and Zumba in her spare time. It's Honduras.
Next up, Iceland. Elizabeth speaks 5 languages and is currently pursuing her degree in
Linguistic
Chinese
man si auntie.
studies. In the past 3 years, this 22-year-old has financed trips to Japan, Korea, and China by working several part-time jobs. Well done, Iceland.
And now you're up, India! Before being rescued by her family by the Indian embassy. Today, this 22-year-old is a top model who's been spotted on runways, magazines, and television campaigns.
Award?
India!
Pero gwapo yung bet meron ko sa India, ma.
Ako bet mo na ako si India.
Adelaida, malayos.
Malaganti.
Welcome,
Malagati na siya ron,
Indonesia. Growing up, 23-year-old
Pinsan
US
na?
classmates teacher.
Bet ako sa Elizabeth.
Ironically, at 14, she was scouted by an agency because of her height and now makes a living as an international model. There we go, Indonesia.
Unahan ba yan nasa bulutalan niya? Biglang malayo.
Oo, correct. Rest lang daw ang plate niya sa tricycle.
Kaya friend, naman sa mga niya, anak niya. Ayo. Ayo ang palit.
Ay, excited na kayo natin, baby, die.
Isa na siya, ma.
Welcome to the stage, Ireland! 26-year-old Nadia has a master's degree in applied psychology and mental health therapies. The future psychologist currently works as a youth development officer for a mental health early intervention charity. It's Ireland!
Sumagot!
Let's go, Italy! Viviana is studying digital marketing and is working hard to grow her communications and social media firm. This 27-year-old women's rights advocate moved to London when she was 18 to model and pay for her schooling. Italy!
Namay kwan mampan. Asa yung pan?
Sunod mo.
Let's hear it up for Jamaica. 24-year-old Michael Simone is passionate about mental health awareness in children. In her spare time, this well-traveled international model enjoys baking and writing in her journal. Jamaica.
Iba mo ng model?
Gwapo sa Jamaica.
You're up, Japan! 25-year-old Aisha has a degree in tourism and currently a concierge at one of the biggest hotels in Tokyo. She was a valedictorian at her university and a member of the school's yacht club for years. Give it up for Japan!
Pinubit na sa Shopee, Japan.
Oh, kato, mother, sorry.
Welcome, Kazakhstan. Camilla is a human rights activist and future attorney. This 18-year-old has been using her knowledge of the law to help Muslim families in her country fill out documents so they can receive social benefits. Thank you, Kazakhstan.
Welcome to the stage, Korea! 21-year-old Hari is an animal lover who volunteers at a stray dog center in her country. In her spare time, this freelance model and English teacher is passionate about biking, traveling, reading, and yoga.
Taron ka
It's
flag ito ga.
Korea!
Taron ka fly rugby gitu.
Yaman, galigit na lang.
Let's go, Kosovo! Larita is an architecture student who is currently working on her own hair care line. This ambitious 23-year-old recently created a TV platform to help motivate young women to achieve their goals. You go, girl, Kosovo!
Dito kinahulog ko. Ay, kota na tayo, ma.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back this impeccable group of contestants back to stage, starting with Ghana.
Great Britain,
Let's go, Haiti.
Kapat na.
Honduras,
It's Iceland.
welcome India,
Let's go, Indonesia.
Ireland,
Italy.
Jamaica,
Europe, Japan.
go Kazakhstan,
Korea.
lastly, Kosovo.
Pero si Catriona sa una ka number 1 sa 17.
Aren't these ladies fabulous? I want to get one to your bodies and your bodies and your bodies and your bodies.
Number 10 sa pagbuno.
Coming up next, we have Laos. Christina has been working in the entertainment industry since 2012. This 27-year-old influencer and international fashion model studied karate for 8 years and is a trained violinist. Give it up for Laos.
Uy, ang kahoy daw.
Ayun nila ko ang tao.
Ang kahoy, mother.
Kailangan pa na ako,
It's
umawag
from
naman nila ako.
Malaysia. 25-year-old Francisca is a part-time model and former public relations and marketing executive with an honors degree
Boy,
in
sakit ang ikot ni
mass
Malaysia na ito kasi yung balay
communication.
nag-ibig.
In her free time, she enjoys reading, swimming, and running. My type of activities. Let's go, Malaysia!
O, tag-awa sa Diyos sa Malaysia kasi yung kauban na yun.
Kapasa ako.
Let's welcome to the stage Malta.
Let's do the bayan.
Antea was the lead actress
Kasi
in the
Myanmar,
Maltese
dapat
television
palapakan natin
series
bongga kayo.
called Red Band. This 26-year-old law student plans to become a criminal attorney and start a law firm with her younger sister. Let's go, girl power! It's Malta!
Ang kahoy.
Ayun, nag-iso na si Malta sa...
Sa wifi.
Hoy, nagyaw-yaw na si Madek, wala pa naman may kaon.
Bandana is a full-time barrister specializing in corporate affairs. This 29-year-old trail runner's career allows her to provide counsel to guide companies, ensuring they are protected from any legal risk. Mauritius.
Duha ang aming likuan, Malta.
Let's go, Mexico! Andrea has a bachelor's degree in software engineering and recently started her own clothing company. This 26-year-old vegan and CrossFit athlete is proud activist focused on women's rights and inclusion. My kind of girl, Mexico!
Miss World.
Gusto ko kayo sa tutoy, ma'am. Gusto nila sa Kosovo.
Let's put our hands together for Myanmar. When she was 19,
Pray for
Rizar became the
Myanmar.
spokeswoman for breast cancer awareness. This 22-year-old badminton
Gratis,
player
diba?
has proudly been
Gratis,
supporting her
crisis.
family financially
Juan,
for
nag-ano
years.
dyan?
Myanmar.
Ay, that's so touchy. Papa ba yun siya? Papa siya ng Pilipinas siya? Asian ba yan?
Welcome to the stage, Nepal! As a business analyst for DHL, this 24-year-old classically trained dancer plans to pursue her master's and become a project manager within the IT industry. It's Nepal!
Ay! Nepal! Nicaragua!
21 na siya this year.
Pasok na sa Nepal.
Pasok na siya sa top 21.
Don't tell
We
me.
have Netherlands.
Hey!
After recovering from an eating disorder, Denise wanted to help other young women recover and feel
Ay, anak,
confident.
magkanaate.
So this 23-year-old studied marketing and communications, eventually started her own fashion styling company. Netherlands.
Fashion styling company.
Wala mo na yung kanila.
Let's welcome to the stage, Nicaragua! Anna proudly started a program called The Power of Being a Woman. This 24-year-old brought together beauty queens and others in the community to discuss female leadership and gender equality in Latin
Hala,
America.
guwapa.
She sure is taking up space. It's Nicaragua!
Ay, more
Bro, si
time.
average back of one, ma'am.
Let's hear it for Norway. Suniva volunteers with an organization committed to helping victims of abuse. This 21-year-old plans to be her own boss in the future and has been modeling since she was only 9 months old. Give it up for Norway!
Correct. Masikuhan pa kada ni Makmako niya.
Coming up, Panama. First member of her family to work and get into college. She has been practicing martial arts and self-defense for 7 years, but these days boxing is her biggest passion. Give it up for Panama.
Let's welcome Paraguay. If she's from Miss Universe, Vanessa would like to use her power to make it easier for single mothers to purchase clothes. In her spare time, the 28-year-old enjoys reading books, drawing, and spending time with her family and pets. Paraguay.
Panama! Paraguay!
You're up, Peru.
Kasi biyang-biyang na sumikat!
Puerto Rico pa, gwapa pa Puerto.
She's an advocate for sexually abused
Wala,
children
suko po kayo
and
sa
founded an
tuto.
organization that provides legal and psychological aid to survivors that need help.
Nana si Panjang dito. Suko kay mama.
Mabuhay, Philippines!
Uy, nasa Puerto Rico, ma'am!
Natalia is a fan of the automotive industry.
Sabi siya mag-walk?
To read car magazines over those about fashion. The 27-year-old racing fan proudly knows how to change a tire, brake pads, and even her own oil. Give it up for Paola.
Ano ka rin walk-in?
Let's welcome this courageous group of ladies back onto the stage. First up, Laos.
Wala, wala si Puerto Rico!
May ano ba na sila?
We have Malta.
Let's go, Mauritius.
Did I hear Mexico?
Myanmar.
Nepal.
Netherlands.
Nicaragua.
Let's go, Norway.
Mabuhay, Philippines!
Panama.
Give it up for Paraguay.
Johnny!
Let's hear it for Peru.
Give it up for the Philippines.
Phenomenal.
Biyang-biyang!
Wala pa rin si
We love you so much from the
Let's keep it
Philippines!
going. Let's keep it going. Next up, Portugal.
Puerto Rico, Portugal kami.
Christina is a 19-year-old with youth passionate about human rights and justice. She was a victim of bullying growing up, but she experienced taught her that's the value of self-love. Portugal.
May padada, ma'am! Portugal padada!
Unsa na to? Unsa?
Exit ang phone.
Ha?
Dili impas.
Hala.
Again!
Unsa to? Unsa to?
May nagbawag sa iyang koan.
Unsa man ang mga nanawag sa imo ha?
Uy,
Uy,
tama na to, day! Uy, na ta!
unsa man na uy?
Ipang-off sa imo mga ano ma'am.
But she
Ah, wala
Ah,
ka sa Puerto Rico.
I-rewind ba yun?
Live man. Una unsa man ang dugay ka?
that's the value of. Bianca is a budding entrepreneur who sold all
Ay,
her
na na!
Ay.
makeup studio business.
Live? Ay, live?
Welcome to the stage, Russia.
Ang mga gwapa.
Russia,
Alina
guapa.
has a degree in
Barbie.
architecture and design and is currently working on her master's. This 22-year-old painter is passionate about art, and some of her work will soon be on display at her own exhibition in Russia.
Si Canada pa.
Sada pa.
Put your hands together for Singapore.
Ma'am, oh, Pinoy Japon, ma'am.
Bernadette worked 4 jobs and proudly funded her own university education. This 26-year-old has fostered several cats and enjoys DJing, longboarding,
Ma'am,
and
share ka
going
kayo,
on
print ka,
nature
wala
rides
ano,
in her
para-
spare time.
Hilak na yan siya.
Singapore!
Yung tuloy po ni Ukraine.
Pati si Kuan.
Si Thailand, ma'am, kaluway po, ma'am.
Next we have Slovak Republic. Natalia had to close her events business after the pandemic forced her to cancel most of her bookings. This 26-year-old vegetarian is a former professional dancer, and in her free time she
Wala,
enjoys
professional dancer
reading
na, ma'am,
history.
buring.
Give it up for Slovak Republic.
And now for my fellow countrywomen, South
South
Africa.
Shaka o! Dapat katong lago, may sige padala.
Thanks to modeling, Natasha put herself through university and helps provide for her family. This 23-year-old enjoys the outdoors,
Oh,
so she
tanawa.
spent much of her COVID-19 lockdown hiking, gardening, and walking her cute dog.
Malay mo, wild
South
card.
Africa.
Tapos lang mo ato rito, ikaw na mga president sa South Africa. Magkina ako sa Africa, kuto-kutoon ko na.
Let's go Spain.
Ayun!
Andrea was merely a professional basketball player but decided to focus on her studies instead. This 27-year-old
Medyo
wants to
nastimosa ng Spain.
Milan to work for Armani and says that traveling is the only thing you can buy that makes you richer. It's Spain.
Tututoy kayo siya, ma'am. Ano kayo? Ano yung tutoy,
Did I hear Thailand? In college, Amanda majored in economics and business management and graduated on the Dean
Ay,
of
naku,
This 27-year-old has been scuba diving since she was 14
Ay,
and recently co-founded her own business. Thailand.
Yung team.
Girly lang yan.
Pero strong mga yung personality. Murag ano yun.
Dahil ito sa Miss Thailand, kaya ilang stage pa ba yun? No, dako kaayo. 94 ba ito sa kabila?
Let's keep it going for
Man.
Ukraine. Elizaveta says that self-acceptance
We're here
will
for
make
you,
people happy and
Ukraine.
confident, but self-judgment never will. She's an advocate for natural beauty and
Right.
believes every woman should be
Ay,
able to
relax
love
siya.
her body. I agree,
Pili ko lang ba
Ukraine,
niya itong
I
cheer, ma'am?
agree.
Paano man na siya nag-opera sa Thailand, ano?
Let's hear it for Uruguay.
Hinihirap na
Lula
siya, ma'am.
recently graduated with a human resources degree and currently works in the HR department of a hospital. This 23-year-old
Tama-tama po. Di ba wala takita kay Puerto Rico bago pa siya naabot
is a
oh.
big supporter of the LGBTQ plus community. Uruguay.
Interview na di ba tayo?
Welcome to the stage, USA!
Mama, ilang course din.
Asia is passionate about reforming America's criminal justice system. This
It's
23-year-old human rights advocate would
Criminal
eventually
justice
like to work in public relations management
Okay.
or sports entertainment.
Si Yaya, buwan pa ako dito sa...
USA!
Let's hear it for Venezuela.
Wala, crowd favorite ko sa Venezuela.
Venezuela.
Because of
Okay,
the
mga
pandemic,
Latina ba yun?
Mariango won her national title from the comfort of her own home.
Favorite siya oh.
25-year-old
Mas dagan siya fans kaysa kay USA.
owns a pastry shop that specializes
Oh.
in rich, flavored cakes and cookies.
Hala.
We need to be friends. Venezuela.
Crowd favorite.
Oo.
Sa bakit ako mo, ano dito, Latino pag Latino.
Last but not least, give it up for Vietnam. Vietnam is an avid boxer who took up the sport
Wakaton ba yan na?
and was able to defend and
Kaluwi pa na
protect
sa'yo na
others.
injury ang tiil.
This
Saan ka mo
also
sa
a
Asia
professional model and actor
Daghan mo ng sululay sa
enjoys
Asia.
drawing and dancing in his spare time. Give it up for Vietnam.
Nagkuhan ba yan si si katong basket ni Catriona na $1,000 para sa voting ba to?
Dapat tag-as ilang runway no para sa itong sa Thailand.
Thailand yung taas.
That brings us to the end of tonight's Let's welcome that group of contestants back onto stage. First off, Portugal.